Hey, comic book fans, your friend the Fast and Comic Guy here today, and I am going to show you some autographed comic books, some regular comic books, and some magazines. So let's get into it. Another thing is, I also, a few months ago, back in April, there was a comic expo. I went there with a blank sketchbook, and I asked all the artists if they could do a free sketch for me, and it's interesting to see what they would do for free. So yeah, I got people like Scott Hanna and Art Adams, so I'll show that to you. It's in this little fancy little book right here. So I'll show you guys the comics that I had that I got graded first, and then maybe we'll go over the second part in a bit. So all right, so first one here, we got Marvel Team Up number 95. This is actually the first appearance of Mockingbird, and this was signed by Bob McLeod. And actually, he did a really great signature right there in the red. It looks really nice. So let's put that right there. Next one here is Thor 229 from 1974. This is a Silver Age comic. So the reason why I got this guy done was because inside is actually an advertisement that includes Wolverine that predates his first appearance in the Incredible Hulk 181, I believe. So, and 180. That one's a big discussion. Some people believe it's 180, some people believe it's 181. But this actually has an advertisement that includes Wolverine on it that predates that. So, yeah, some people like to think this would be technically his first appearance. Like, it's not his first appearance in the story, but it's like his first, one of his first drawing appearances inside of a comic book kind of thing. So, next one we got, okay. This is another signature. This is a 9.0. This is the Green Lantern version 3, number 50. It's actually a glow-in-the-dark comic, and it was signed by Ron Mars. So I'm not really that big of a Green Lantern fan. I actually was thinking of getting this I just liked it because it has the DC logo on it, so that makes it a little bit more rare. So that's kind of the reason why I got it done. And plus, I do like the glow-in-the-dark comics quite a bit. Yeah, I'll move that actually a little closer over here. So next one is another autograph. We got a 7.5. And this was the Avengers, the Initiative featuring Reptile, number 1. This is actually Reptile's first appearance. And interesting, they didn't actually include that in the notes. This is actually Reptile's first appearance in the comic books. And it is signed by Ramos. Humberto Ramos. So I will admit, I'm a little disappointed that I was hoping it would have gone higher than 7.5. I usually don't send stuff in unless I think it's ridiculously old and I don't think it's going to get anything, or it's going to get like, I usually think it's going to get like an 8.0 at least. Ooh, super happy. Okay, so my Secret Wars number 8. This was signed already. It had a sign and sketch by Jim Shooter, and I saw that the other guy, John Betty, he was doing a signing, and I did like the custom label, so I thought, why don't I send it in again and get the second signature done? So I got the second signature with the custom label that matches, and yeah, so that's the little drawing by Jim. I definitely don't think like the other guy, he charged a lot of money. Like John, he charged a lot of money for a little remark. It was like $60 for something similar to that, and I don't think, and that was like $60 American, and I'm Canadian, so that was like $80 or $85 for me, and I'm like, I don't think that's worth the extra $85. But I did want but now it's like double signed, so I'm quite happy about that. And was this one? No, it's not a Canadian price variant. All right, so quite happy about that. I got my Venom, my Amazing Spider-Man 300. It is off again. I sent it in to get graded. I got a regular grade, then I sent it in again to get signed by Todd McFarlane, and I sent it in for a second signature. So I think that's kind of funny. Oh, yeah, Frank Miller. This one's kind of cool. So 9.6. That is awesome. This one, I I love the movie Sin City, and Frank Miller was doing a signing. I got Sin City #1. This is actually even a first appearance of Dwight, and he signed it right there in the red, and I'm really happy with that. Like 9.6, Frank Miller story, cover art, white pages. That is just amazing. Plus, this is like a black book. Like getting a 9.8 is probably really, really hard to do, and getting the 9.6 is still pretty hard, I bet. So, Frank Miller, thank you for signing it and giving me the 9.6. And I hope you guys like my stuff that I do, because I do stuff that's not very common. Like, you don't see like all the you'll see a lot of the Secret Wars #8s, but like how often do you see a Sin City? Oh, Batman 102. So this one's actually got a double signature. This is actually the first appearance of Ghostmaker, and I sent it in already, and it got signed by James. And I saw, so this is the variant cover to that one, and the guy that did it, his name is George. Yeah, he did the variant cover for this, and yeah, I'm quite. So yeah, now this is signed by the artist that did the variant cover, and then the writer and everything like that. So I'm quite happy. First appearance of Ghostmaker. I really like the character. I'm hoping that they keep him going. He is doing stuff, I think he's like the lead of a team called Batman Incorporated right now. So I'm happy that they're still using him. He's not really just one of those like off side characters that you just kind of don't see anymore. And I think I just got one more. Yep, one more signature one. Same guy. Batman 125. This is actually the first appearance of Failsafe. And yeah, again, same style cover. I loved it, and I like this character. This character is supposed to be like the Ultron of DC. So, and yeah, he was pretty like when I was reading the story and everything like that, the character was pretty hard to kill. I don't think they killed him. Like Batman ended up like sacrificing himself and got sent to like another dimension. I have to continue reading it because I'm actually falling a little bit behind. Uh, but once he defeated Batman, he ended up like going into space or something like that. So I thought that's interesting. But yeah, none of the people like Superman couldn't beat him. Nobody, like they didn't stand a chance. So now we got these new magazines. I got two of them here. One of them is mine, and the other one's my friend Chris's. And I wanted to show what he sent off because he sent off something pretty unique. And wow. So these are the new magazine things. Like this is sturdy. This is nice. So I got an 8.0. Honestly, it's probably because of me back here. There was a sticker, and I peeled it off, and as you can see right there, there's a whole bunch of little pieces that came off the cover. So that's probably why you got the 8.0. But yeah, Creep Show done by Stephen King. This I am quite happy with. 1982. Wow, that's pretty cool. So yeah, I'm a big fan of the show on Shudder. So I thought, why not get the original book and have it graded? Where it's going to go, I have no idea because I don't have a frame that fits that big bad boy. All right, so next off we got So this came back a 9.4, and I think this actually predates the comic book. It is a magazine preview with Spawn, and this came out May 1992. Comic Shop News number 255, and I think this actually predates Spawn in the comic books. And my buddy Chris, he was really excited for this. He wasn't sure if he wanted to send it in because he wasn't even sure if it could get graded or anything like that. And a 9.4. So unfortunately, at this point, my mic decided to stop working, and I'm going to try and salvage what I can of the video. This was the last book I had to show off, so I won't be able to show off the sketchbook that I had later. Anyways, this was the book that my friend Chris submitted over a year ago. He was really looking forward to it. Unfortunately, he never got a chance to see it or even know what grade he got. I'm sure if he got it back in time, he probably would have had it sent in again for Todd McFarlane to sign. But like I said, none of circumstances didn't allow for that. So this, I think, actually predates the Spawn comic books. I think it's like basically the preview of Spawn. So I thought it was really cool. He thought it was really cool, and I look forward to giving it back to his family. Anyways, guys, that is everything that I have for this comic haul. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you liked the variety, and have a good one. And remember, keep it comics. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate every view I get. Please leave a like below. If you liked what you saw today, please hit the subscribe button on the left and check out one of my other videos on the right. And remember, keep it comics.